Hey you guys, it's Britt tonight. We're here with an update on the Not So Resilient Jenkins. Specifically, I want to cover Drew's recent live stream where he just was going off about a whole lot of stuff regarding people's opinions, his current relationship with Steph, and had a lot to say. So we're going to go over it in this video and see what y'all have to think about it. So if you're interested, please keep watching. And also, as a related update, Steph finally ended up buying a pack and play instead of allowing her infant to sleep on that sandwich dog bed that I talked about recently. There is now a pack and play. She's, she admits to rage bait. She admits to basically trying to trap people into being upset. But I will say what I've always said before. If you're rage baiting and you're harming your children or people around you because you want to rage bait and make content to get more views, that's a hard stop for me. Do all of the raging that you want, but why is it that your children are the collateral in your rage bait? I'm just going to restart my computer, but what I wanted to say as a completely kind of random thought following the video that I made where Rights and Rights was in a lot of ways giving Steph Jenkins an excuse because she claims that she's this, DVSA survivor and has a really hard past. I was so glad to see a lot of y'all in the comment section. Like, initially I was kind of like, am I being too, harsh on this? Should I sit a little bit more in the middle? But no, I shouldn't, and you shouldn't either. There is absolutely zero excuse for that. And there were a lot of y'all in the comments section that shared your own experience, that y'all are survivors. And you didn't go on to be terrible parents and inflict that pain in any way, shape, or form onto your children. Right, so let's get into these recaps. They were saved over on TikTok and hear what Mr. Drew was up to.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What are the plans today? Well, she's taking to the school. I'm gonna finish making. Well, she made sausage. I'm gonna make eggs because she likes when I make eggs better, I guess. Yeah, I do cook a bit. I guess the video I just made the other day. I just don't put up the camera. Sometimes my phone is dead, or I'll be on Discord. I didn't even know it was looking like that. What did she say? What are my favorite? I only work one shift at work. I work night shift, and it's actually not. It's actually not bad. What almost every grocery store has a night shift. Why do you think the stores get stocked? I'm back. What's going on here?
The one thing that I've noticed, even though Drew does not make nearly as much content as Steph does, there's a really clear distinction between him where I feel like he's completely honest and will just tell it all, even if it makes him look bad. Whereas Steph gets mad when she's confronted with her own actions, her own bad decisions, and she acts as if it's the internet's fault that they're in this situation. Too many haters, all the trolls, but he'll just say it. He'll say it like it is, even if it makes him look like an absolute jackass.
A van? Yeah, we plan to get a van again. I have a W-2. Just for you, I will say it like that. I am playing right now. I'm paused, but I'm playing.
Your family is homeless, and your to-do list is make eggs and play on your PS5. Bring back shame. Let's bring back shame. Let's bring back embarrassment. Because again, like, he's honest to a fault. It makes him look terrible and he still shows it.
Path Exile. That's what I play right now. I don't know why that's being said. She didn't say that. anything about kidnapping anybody. There's no more dog bed. We have a pack and play. No, Bella didn't pull her hair out. She was trying to restyle her own hair in the bathroom, just being a girl. No, she was trying to style her hair in the bathroom, just being a girl. And the the ponytail holder, whatever thing, got stuck in her hair, and then she got frustrated and tried to cut it out. And then she got upset, and yeah, it's just a spiral. So by the time we got to her, she already hacked it off.
The little girl is having to walk around with a bald spot because of her own doing. Everything is the kid's fault. Remember back when they were still in the 1-bedroom apartment and they said that the kids were destructive, so they had their beds taken away? I mean, way to demonize children on your very public platform. These kids are going to have to look back on that and think, wow, I was really blamed for everything. I do tend to believe Drew more often, way more often than Steph. If something more sinister did happen, he obviously would not be sharing that. He's honest to a point.
Why am I behind on payments? Honestly, I'm not really that far behind because okay, you just want to climb. I'm so sorry. Come on. We got a pack and play, and we have to return that other thing.
So they're really not that far behind on his car payments. But why did Steph say that they owed $2,000? Because that's a pretty hefty amount to be behind and not have your car repossessed.
It's in the trunk or whatever. She didn't know that it was like relatively the same thing, and it's whatever. No, you guys are calling a dog bed. I'm just going to play video games. No way. Will I do? Oh, did CPS? No. And why am I behind on payments? It was just. Hold on, let me flip these up and I will get back over there. Being behind on payments wasn't really intentional. It was like either keep the lights on or pay the child support type of deal. The past year or so, whatever.
Keep the lights on in the homeless room shelter? You don't pay a light bill, and you haven't paid your child support, and you haven't paid your car note. So let's go all the way back to a question that I've been asking for months. Where is the money going? Because you're not paying rent, utilities, car note, car insurance, the typical bills. Where is the money going?
Did CPS make you get the pack and play? No. No, I'm not talking about here. When we had the apartment. No, when we had the apartment, it was tight. So it was probably one of those situations of like, well, do I pay the child?
Okay, so he's talking about back in the apartment days when it comes to keeping the lights on. But you were evicted. So going back, that means that you were not paying the bills at said apartment. You don't get evicted for paying your rent on time and making sure that you're current on your monthly bills. You get evicted because you're not paying. And we saw that in the court documents. And even going back to a year ago when they were still in the apartment, Steph was making money on social media. When they initially went viral, it was in October. She went viral in October, was getting a lot of views up until, even now, like they still get okay views, but let's be honest, they were super viral in between October and I'd say like 3 to 4 months after they got evicted, and then people started to get really tired of it. You're making money and you're not paying your bills. That is a wild concept. That is truly such a wild concept to even think that you're able to pay it and you're refusing not to.
Child support, or to keep the lights on, or to pay the child support, or to, whatever. We're working on the Atlas thing. She went to a doctor appointment for it, I think just the other day. The babies are good. I think Atlas is still asleep.
She went and had a cyst removed from her head before she took her toddler, who is nonverbal, to see a doctor. This poor child, who we have seen walking in laps, unable to communicate with Steph because she's dumb, and the list of priorities has been consistently all the way out of control.
How are you doing mentally? I'm fine. I mean, of course, the small space is annoying, but it's whatever. My vision's getting very bad, so I got to get super close to see the comments. There's probably a lot of stuff that's been said and being said that's eventually I don't know what's been said because I'm busy, so it's really whatever. That's probably not true, but it is what it is. People like to talk and do. Are you still working at Safeway? Yeah, I still work at Safeway. I've been there for what's that? I'm working on 3 months now. Busy doing what? Right now I'm taking care of the kids. How's Momo's vision doing?
No, sir. You are busy making a couple of eggs and playing on your PS5.
It's good. She doesn't feed me first. That's just, I don't know why you guys are seeing that. I get fed last.
Honestly, I'm waiting for, and I've said this before, I'm waiting for the moment when Drew decides to just up and leave. Because it's already been kind of put out there before. Steph had her whole, little crying session. Oh, Drew left, blah, blah, blah. And whether or not that was fake, real, or a little bit of both, he has to know that he is not legally responsible for the 2 children that he's had with her, because she's still legally married, and as we know, she's refused to sign the paperwork. That's all been very well documented. And I can see him because he has a history of running from responsibility. Even if it's not a legal responsibility, even if it's just a moral and ethical responsibility, he does not care.
We have a pack and play. Hold on. It's right here. Let me flip the camera. Mamos, hold on. It's right here. How's Atlas? Atlas is good. He just woke up. Why can't I subscribe to Stephanie? I don't know.
Because TikTok's playing with my subscription shit. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Who do you think sleeps in the pack and play? I don't sleep in there. Who sleeps in the pack and play?
Adore, guys. Adore. How you like that video?
Your where is your headset, mate? My headset. It's in my little cubby. It's R.I.P. It's the kids dropped it too many times off the bed. The pack and play is
Baby.
the cursed eye video. I don't know what that is.
That's just some crazy person that just doesn't know how to shut their mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Steph has to interject and claim that Cursed Eye is some crazy person. I've already talked about this because Rights and Rights tried to, throw shade at a very well presented video that Cursed Eye did covering Steph and her still current marriage to Jeremiah Thompson. Anytime somebody puts out something that is fact-based, well delivered, they're well spoken, I think the most emotionally immature people will look at that and say that it was stupid, oh, you're crazy, oh, you're just a hater, because you have to know that it was a well done video. You can't call everybody that covers the Resilient Jenkins haters or crazy, because there are some of us that respond to the facts and present the facts, and we have discussions off of the facts, not making up insane conspiracy theories and running around, trying to share them to anyone that will listen. I think that Steph is also one of those people who, specifically, she's one of those women who has personal issues with other women that are more intellectual and more intelligent than she is. They automatically get put into the crazy hater box for her. Because calling someone a crazy hater is easier than going and having a conversation with them. Because you know that Steph could not fight her way out of a wet paper bag. There is no way that she could have a real conversation about the decisions that she has made with somebody with, fair intelligence level.
I'm not on it. I don't know. Oh, okay, I'm not on it like that. Hi, Bubba's.
And I blocked you so many times that she just.
I don't know what. I don't pay attention. I'm not. I don't be on it like that. Where's my controller?
It's goofy when people are like, "Have you seen the video someone posted on you?" You don't care about that. That stuff is irrelevant because that's just people talking.
Yeah.
It's not relevant to your life.
Let's see the game. If you want to see the game, I'm live on Twitch. Well, when I was doing gig work, I probably had like 10 apps, and like I was on the wait list for like 3. So it wasn't like I was like, oh, I was just using DoorDash or whatever.
This interaction between them, for me, it really feels like Drew is completely over her. I don't think that he's entertained by her. I don't think that he even wants to listen to anything that she has to say. And what would make my day is if low-key, one night when he's, not around her, doing his little Safeway thing or whatever that is, if he decided to watch the Cursed Eye video. That would be very funny. Let's watch part 3.
Stephanie never kept Deshaun from his mom. I don't know why you guys always said that, but that's never really happened. Go to work now, no downtime. I can't go to work now. It's not nighttime. I can't clock in before like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Even though I'm night manager, I actually can't clock in.
That was funny. You just snagged this stick.
He's with her right now, or well, he's at school, but. Bro, I ain't working 3 jobs. You're crazy.
I don't understand her obsession with Drew's son and her fixation on him and what he's doing with his mother or what he's doing at school. Steph has been told many times before to stop talking about him, leave it alone. And she cannot keep her mouth shut. And imagine the entitlement of literally being homeless and someone saying, you should probably work more than one job, 2, 3 jobs, get yourself out of that shelter. And Drew says that they're crazy for having a concept that could get them out of a homeless shelter. That's crazy.
I feel like a vampire. I sleep like 4 hours a day.
Does Deshaun take a bus from his place to go to school?
I don't know.
The girl said he came off a bus last night. I was like, that's news to me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as long as he's getting there. I mean, I can't control, As long as he's getting there, it's whatever,
I don't know how you feel comfortable not knowing what's going on.
Because I can't.
Honestly, Steph, why are you worried about how this child is getting to school? And I agree with Drew for, once, very rare, I agree with him. Who cares? You're not comfortable with him taking the bus? It is not your decision. He is not your child. And as long as he is getting to school on time, learning, making friends, having a healthy childhood, it's not your concern. He is not your child. Do you actually think that living in a homeless shelter with you and Drew and all of these other kids is a better choice for him?
If I was him,
I miss him.
that's why I miss him. Because I'm not like holding you to go. Oh, I know. As they get older and they get smarter about how to do it. I know. I find a way to validate this.
You have to. It just that's the only way. I got some peaches, so you get it from the drink. That's cool.
You didn't get nothing to drink?
No, I just had some peaches.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, let's catch up with these comments. Oh, let's go to this. No, there's nothing wrong with him riding the bus.
I wasn't for y'all. I was talking to Drew. Hello. Peeping in like my children. Mind your business.
She literally has the nerve to say, mind your business. Ma'am, all of your business is on social media because you cannot zip it. You cannot clamp that jaw shut and stop making a fool of yourself. You are the problem. And to be quite honest, the collection of these videos from Drew's Live, it really makes me think that, I can't believe I'm going to say this, I feel like Steph is the problem.
I have a license, Amy Lynn. I've had it for a while.
Didn't do too much. What you talking about?
It did. It did. I got that. It was fixed in like May. I don't know. That's been fixed for a while. Yes, he needs stimulation. I do the best I can. I usually just take him outside. Gig work I can kind of just do when I want, so that's not terrible. And the night shift, yeah, like, oh my god, boy, why you gotta be jumping right now? You would have to be jumping right now. Oh, whatever. They can hear him jump.
He's probably jumping because there's nothing else for him to do, and he can't communicate with you or Steph. He has no choice. He is literally a toddler that has a ton of energy, is nonverbal, and he is stuck in a single room with little to no interactions from anyone else.
Oh yeah, I just decided to look at the comment. Anyway, what was he saying? Oh, no. I mean, working nights it's ideal, and I did it for like 12, 13 years. So I just had to get back into it. Yes, he's stimming, but it's just like I never left. And I mean, it makes me think, like, going back to this grocery retail manager position, just makes me think like maybe I shouldn't have left, but things happen of trying to try other things in life. So,
Well, supposedly he left because Steph wanted him at home all the time, and he followed what she wanted. She has to be in control. I'm convinced that Steph is one of those people who wants, again, everything for free. She doesn't want anyone to leave the motel room. She wants to be able to make money. She wants to, have only positive comments left on her posts. Like, the woman is deranged.
it is what it is. But being back is not so bad. The money's decent enough, and I have pretty flexible hours-ish. Not like I can't not go to work. Let me look at these. I'm sure there's a lot of confusion of when I'm sleeping. I just kind of just go to sleep when I'm tired, and I just sleep through I just get tired enough just to sleep through everything, and I just sleep. Or, luckily, like, there's some nights where I get to go to work. I go to work at like 8:39, and I get off at 4 or 5 in the morning, and then I can get home and go to sleep for a couple hours before they all get ready for school, or I'll just sleep through them getting ready for school, and I'll sleep from like 5 to 10. Do I take melatonin? Melatonin fucks with my anxiety.
They don't take melatonin, they smoke trees. That's what they do. There's no melatonin or chamomile tea in this shelter room. If Drew is, making this income, doing this job, Steph is making some money on social media, but it's obviously nowhere near what she was making before. How do y'all expect to qualify for housing? And then when you get an offer to move, I think it's like 2 hours from Portland and pay $600 a month, you decline it. So what is the answer? Like, what is the solution? Because to pay $600 in rent and have a house and have your children be able to have their own rooms and have a little bit of privacy. Like, these older girls are growing up very quickly. You're not interested in that. So what is the solution here? Because I'm pretty sure even though it's outside of Portland, Drew could still find a grocery retail position working nights. But again, they don't want to pay, especially Steph. She does not want to have to pay rent. She wants everything handed to her. And in the shelter, they don't pay rent, they don't have to pay utilities. And that's why they've been there for so long.
The Halloween music is my game. The background noise of my game is what you hear, because my phone is right by my TV.
Halloween. I like it.
Why is it so? It's not very loud. You're right by my TV.
It's not very loud right now.
It's not very, yeah, it's not very loud right now.
Why does she always have to squawk in the background? Nobody was asking for your input.
It gets me sometimes, like when I forget you have it on, and I'll just be walking around like, what is that continual hum?
TV?
Yeah.
Amber, I don't play the PS5 that much. I play in the mornings. I do have a bit time to play in the mornings now, since I kind of have a routine of like working in the afternoon, evening time, doing gig work when it's busy, and then working at night. So during the day, unless it's really busy, I'm kind of just home. No. Why you guys keep calling her Methany, bro?
You say it too?
He literally said it himself. I think Drew knows all the secrets that Steph is hiding. One day I think he's going to share them with everyone.
Because this thing just popped up and said Methany. I was like, who the fuck is Methany? Why do you keep calling her Methany? Why is everybody cracking up in the comments because the way I fucking said it?
They don't get how not online you are.
Bro, they're fucking rolling. Look. Bro, look.
And the fact that he's laughing with everybody else and not standing up to defend her is oof.
Look. Oh my God. Look at him. Bro, they're outrageous. They're saying say it again. They're fucking.
Imagine laughing at it instead of saying anything to defend her. You know she was boiling mad.
How come I ain't got no clever ass names for you? That nothing to come up with for Drew.
Was there not?
I ain't seen nothing.
I don't know.
I get it. They think that I'm the more easy target. They're
Who I have a.
No, you're not an easy target. People just don't like you because of everything that you've said and done and, shared, creating terrible childhoods for your children. You can't stop having kids even though you are not in a position to financially care for them. nobody likes you. It's not you're a target.
I'm working nights full time. All right, you guys, it's been a while. I am going to mute my mic and go smoke real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, just kidding. I'm back for now. I gotta grind. No, I'm in trouble. I gotta grind some. I have to grind this weed up.
Baby, I'm gonna keep making on for the baby.
Oh, turn it on. That's fine. Of course, a smoke break. Heather Renee, I have not smoked since 6 o'clock this morning.
You gonna take a smoke break?
Would you like to take a smoke break as well?
So 2 things with this. Number 1, it's an obvious huge issue. Like I said, they don't do melatonin. This is what they do instead. And I don't have a problem with this as something that people partake in. But there's 2 issues when it comes to Steph and Drew doing this. Number 1, you're homeless. Number 2, why are you doing this when your children are still awake? Most of the time, people that partake in this at least wait for their kids to wind down after dinner, they've gone to bed, then you can engage in your adult activities or whatever you're doing. But the fact that you're homeless and you're able to partake in this every single day while not having a home is insanely reckless, gross behavior.
Nah, I'm set. Okay, well, let me have my smoke break. A lot of people drink coffee and all this other stuff. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. What? Oh, I smoke outside. I really apologize that you guys think it's terrible that we're smoking. We spend very, 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 very little on the cheapest that we can get to kind of de-stress and relax.
You're buying it to de-stress and relax, even though your children are homeless. And your stress level and your relaxation comes above making sure that your kids have a home, making sure that your children are not being raised in these deplorable conditions, but you need to de-stress and relax. Again, I have issues with both of them. I think that Steph is, maybe, here's the thing. I feel like Drew is the lesser of 2 evils, but both of them are terrible in their own ways. And this is one of those terrible qualities that they both share.
I get it. You guys think it's not ideal for us to be like homeless and smoking. I get it, but everybody has to relax and de-stress,
There's also a huge population of people that don't judge and smoke weed too, so
Yes, Steph, but we are going to judge you because y'all are homeless. And your priorities are all the way f***ed up.
We go outside and play a lot. Is a big de-stressor thing, or like uniform tablet video game time. Everybody watching everybody's video games and stuff like that.
Both of them partaking in this and going, Steph goes to sleep at night and she actually thought that it was okay for her infant to be sleeping on a dog bed on the floor while, she's knocked out. She's literally knocked out in the bed. Like, who's going to be awake to hear anything? You want to have the audacity to act like you're concerned about Drew's son, who is not your child, taking the school bus, but you're the one that will knock out and thought it was okay to have your infant sleeping on the floor.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a family that enjoys technology together.
Sativa Diva. No.
I'd rather that shit than Methany.
Or am I a sativa diva? No, I've kind of got more interested in sativas because I'm getting older and indicas be hitting, but indicas is mostly preparing for Christmas. Not exactly. I mean, Halloween comes first.
I'm already preparing for Christmas.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Scratch that.
So Steph claims that she is already preparing for Christmas, so I don't want to see any sad fishing once the middle or end of November comes around, because you're saying here you're prepared. Again, I think your preparedness checklist should be rearranged, because I think having a home is far more important. That is the main priority. That should be the number one thing on your list. But I don't want to see any grifting, no sad fishing about Christmas.
I'm back. I went to go smoke. Let me go catch up. Stop farting. I'm on live. I apologize, bro. I just gotta let it go. But I was muted, so I'm not sure how you heard me.
Who cares? I'll let him fart. I don't care. That's weird as so much people care about. The type that needs someone to fart with.
And here's the thing, I feel like it would be really embarrassing to be in this homeless shelter, be outside engaging in these activities, knowing that you're utilizing a resource where you don't have to pay rent, but you're allowing everybody else to see that you're able to partake in your recreational activity of choice.
We don't vape. No one vapes. Did you still go live on Twitch? Yes, I'm live on Twitch right now, and I'm unmuting my game. Come here.
I don't.
Huh?
I'm making her face on the camera.
Oh, I know. Answer some questions. If you work nights, what? Who said I won't let her work? I have a what to quote 9 to 5. I just work nights. That person needs to get with the program. He's saying, "How's this not easier?" I work nights. What are you talking about? Unless he's.
They're just trolling.
Well, I mean, there's some. Yeah. Do I want more kids? Oh, people keep asking, do we want more kids? I recommend a game called Outlast. I was actually looking. Oh, what's the game I was actually? There was actually a game that was coming out. I forget what it's called. It's like
He avoided that question so much. He moved right on to the next thing. I mean, neither of them have any right to continue to have children. They just don't. And I think that it's so sad for the kids that they already have, that this is their life. This is their childhood. These are their summers. They're going to remember the summer of 2025 playing in a dirty parking lot of a homeless shelter with a $10 sprinkler, trying to, make sure that they don't step on used needles in the parking lot. They didn't get to do anything fun. They didn't go to a museum. They didn't go to the pool. They did nothing. And Drew also shared that he had another seizure, allegedly. He said, I had another seizure yesterday, so I've down all day yesterday. Oh, Lord. I'm pretty sore today and really hungry. I'll give more of an update when I'm feeling better. That's his live. That's what he had to say. A few interesting parts, but it's equally as heartbreaking, because there's just I don't see the end of this tunnel that they're in. Based on how everything has unfolded, I don't see how it's going to get better. I don't see how anything positive is going to come out of this. But as always, we will sit back and watch. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.